What's up, everyone? This is Nimish. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to talk about the movie Narayaneente Moonnaanmakkal. This is the latest movie from the Malayalam film industry, starring Suraj, Joju George, Alencier, Thomas Matthew, and Gargi Ananthan in key roles with other supporting characters. This, trust me, this was a wonderful, actually extremely good movie, and I should stop saying that this could be one of my favorite films of the year, because every other movie I watch that releases these days from Malayalam film industry is probably one of the best movies of the year. This though stands out because after a while there is a slice of life drama that goes into territories that have not been explored before and has amazing performances, beautiful cinematography, beautiful characterization, outstanding performances, and touches your heart in ways you cannot imagine. It is a stunning portrayal of a dysfunctional family in Malayalam cinema. Kind of reminded me almost of Kapoor and Sons. This is the one in Hindi that I have watched, but this one obviously was way more natural, way more beautiful, stunning film. It's about three brothers who have not a great relationship, and their mother is on the deathbed, very ill, almost ready to go. And so one of the brothers calls both of the other brothers with their families to their native house, the house they grew up in, to spend some time in her last few days. The events that transcend there, the various things that happen, whether it's the clash because of old things, the current clashes, the relationships between the families, the property issues, the budding connection between the daughter of one son and the son of the other son. All of this is explored in a way that's never really been done in recent times and makes this movie incredible. There is a subplot in this movie between the two cousins, the boy and the girl, which you almost go like, no, don't go in that direction, and it goes in that direction, and you're just sitting there like, what the hell is happening, and why, and what the hell is wrong with these people, while also understanding the well portrayed nature of how they connected and what transpired. So many things that are unexpected also in this film. One of the star performers of this film was Joju George, who had a limited role, but the way he delivers, it's unreal. Like, if you even see him not delivering too many dialogues in this movie, and he's just in the background, or he's sitting at the table, or he's walking around, or he's standing in the crowd, he is just fully immersed in the role and literally pulls the strings of your heart, because he is an absolutely brilliant performer, and the character is such that you will feel warmth and affection for him, and is a very dear, smart, good guy, humble guy, and you feel him portraying that in the most wonderful way. This is the same guy that can be a rowdy in another movie, that can be a criminal in another movie, that can be a police officer. He is an absolutely amazing actor. I don't think he's underrated anymore. In my initial reviews of his film, he was coming from supporting roles and started getting main roles, and the way he delivered, you almost wondered why he didn't get the opportunity before. And now that he has these opportunities and continues doing various kinds of roles, he is absolutely stellar. Alencier, who is also another supporting actor historically, is getting more and more films where he's more sort of the lead and simply seamlessly blending into the environment with absolute natural performance. Superb act by Alencier as well. And of course, we know at this point Suraj is one of the most creative and talented people in the industry, who, again, like the others, can take on any role and do justice. And same here, every body language, every mannerism, characterization that he developed here was stunning. Star performance by Gargi Ananthan as well, who seems to be a great revelation. The way she portrayed someone who feels caged, who feels upset with her parents, who's confused about her life, who's coming from a breakup, who's connecting with a cousin, and is just this sort of not too expressive, yet sort of trying to figure a way out, is was really great. Great performance by her. She has a very good screen presence, very dynamic sort of character, and hope to see many more roles offered to her and many more characters, because there is some great acting talent hidden in there that can be tapped in and explored further. Super. The director and writer have done a great job. I mean, writing is critical. If you have the scenes, the screenplay perfectly written out, ironed out, then the actors can only come and enhance it and make it come to life perfectly. So the writing was absolutely on point. There's no moment here where you feel it's dragged, stretched, it's typical, it's boring. just the screenplay is fantastic. And at the same time, ultimately, as we all say, we give a lot of credit to the actor and all the other departments, and they deserve that credit. But ultimately, the director makes a lot of the calls. The director decides which shot is okay. The director decides how the editing should be. The director sort of helps understand what camera angles he wants, what BGM he wants. And so, fantastic attempt by the director here. I think he's only 3 films old. Two of those films, I'm not sure if they were actual films or they were film festival type releases that never actually made it to the mainstream. This seems to be the first big mainstream film from this director with this cast and this sort of scale. And he has just done a stunning job. The way the movie starts, the way it progresses, and how and where it ends is simply breathtaking, brilliant. This is a visual treat. This is an emotional treat. This is just one of the, I hope it's not underrated. I don't know how it's doing in Kerala and amongst the audiences and how many people have watched it, etc. But box office aside, this is meant to become a cult classic. People are going to remember this film like many other gems from the industry, and it's going to remain in the books as one of the best films to come out of the industry for sure. Absolute must watch family drama here of a dysfunctional family. You will not regret watching this film. I loved it, just truly enjoyed every second and minute of it. There were, of course, some disturbing sequences, there were some annoying sequences, but that was all coming from the characters. And so it's on point. They achieved what they wanted to achieve, to make us uncomfortable, to make us feel, to make us emotional. They achieved everything they set out to achieve, and that's what makes this movie great. I'm going with 4 stars for Narayaneente Moonnaanmakkal. Super movie. Do check it out. Until then, like, comment, share, subscribe, and keep watching for much more.